Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. I want to take a minute and thank everyone at the Upshur Uphill group meeting. Last night I was able to come up and share my experience, strength, and hope with everybody, and it just meant the world to me to come up and be able to talk and share with folks and connect and engage. And so I hope that folks took something away from that. I hope I was able to help somebody else on their own path through sobriety. So thank you once again for inviting me up. And to my friends who went to the restaurant afterwards, that was so much fun. That's a moment, that's an event that I will not forget ever, because it was just so much fun. I mean, how does a group of clean and sober drunks and drug addicts fuck up a game of intra-table tic-tac-toe? How does that happen? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. We screwed that shit up. But yet it was just so much fun. Such an incredible memory, one that I will not forget. So thank you to everyone who came out last night. It meant the world to me. It truly did. I want to talk today about the last topic that from the Crosstalk meeting on Tuesday night, the last one we haven't got to. I figured that today's a good day to talk about it. And it's surrendering. What does that mean? What does that look like? How does that even apply? And when I first read that card, I immediately thought back to the period of my life between 2018 and early 2021, when I had I spent all that time trying to convince other people that I did not have a drinking problem. I remember trying to convince my wife, my kids, my friends, my coworkers, everybody. I did not have a drinking problem. I didn't know conclusively that they were thinking that, but in my head, I was starting to realize it's probably that obvious to them. They're probably picking up that I might have a problem. So I wanted to change that, and I would fight. I would fight to change that perception that I was beginning to believe that they were having about me. I would fight day in, day out. I don't have a drinking problem. I have a management problem. Let me show you just how well I can control my drinking. Oh, nope, just a little bit of willpower, a little bit more willpower, and I'll be good. Let me show you. And I spent all my time in that period trying to fight to prove to people who might have been, might not have been, beginning to think that I was that I had a drinking problem. And I remember it was about June of 2021, mid-June of 2021, when I finally said, you know what, I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting. That war that I'd fought for that period of time, I was done fighting. Matter of fact, it wasn't necessarily that I surrendered to that fight. I lost the whole fucking war, man. I mean, let's be real. Again, alcohol beats us into a state of reasonableness, and by June of 2021, I was in that state. I had nothing to negotiate as far as that surrender. I knew that I had lost that war. And then there's another aspect of surrender that I want to bring up really quick, is surrendering to my higher power. Again, early in sobriety, I didn't quite understand that. It wasn't until as I got into the steps and got into learning how to love myself again that I started to grasp that. See, I spent so much time trying to fight against God's will. Spent so much time trying to do what I wanted to rather than what He wanted me to. And there was this power struggle, constant power struggle. Again, I shared about it last night in the room. There's this constant power struggle going, God, this is my life. I know you're in charge of the whole world, but this is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that created just a strange power struggle. And God really just said, you know what? You keep doing you, dude. Let me know how it's working out for you. And I'm glad He did, because every time I took control of my life, every time I tried to drive my vehicle, so to speak, my life vehicle, I always ran my shit off into a ditch. I would always crash and burn. And but I always wanted to maintain control. I always wanted to tell God, nope, you stay out of my business. Let me take care of my own life. And again, every time I tried to take care of my own life, I ended up crashing and burning. I always ended up back on the bottle, destroying some type of relationship, embarrassing my family and my friends, humiliating myself, every time. And so when, again, as I started working the steps and, working through my own pathway, so to speak, I realized it's time for me to stop wanting to take charge, because every time I take charge, I screw things up. and I was tired of that. So whenever I surrendered, I stopped fighting against God, and I just said, God, you know what? You can take charge of this. You're probably going to do a hell of a lot better with it than me. And to this day, I'm incredibly thankful that it took me through working through the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous to come to realize that that is indeed how I surrendered to win. So I want to take this opportunity to say once again, my friends up in Upshur County, Upshur Uphill Group, thank you. I will never forget that that meeting, and of course the dinner afterwards. So I really truly appreciate it. And that's all I got for this morning. I want to thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be any more appreciative. If there's a topic you'd like to hear discussed, drop it into an email to me, Drew, DREW, at recoveryclassroom.org. I'll take a look at it, see what we can do. We'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.